Bombe di calciomercato Milan edition, a bittersweet day today because from the first moment we laid eyes on him in 2019, Milan fans fell in love with Theo Hernandez. And Theo Hernandez was a fantastic player for Milan in the first couple of seasons. Obviously, undeniable that something broke the last season with Pioli and of course with Fonseca and Conceição, from the cooling break incident to being left out of the squad. Simply wasn't the same Theo Hernandez. However, I think all Milan fans will remember for always his long runs, the attacking of the defenders, the goals he scored, the one against Atalanta for the Scudetto, was fantastic. Of course, winning a Supercoppa and a Scudetto with Milan in 2022, the Supercoppa this year, obviously. We'll be joining Al-Hilal in Saudi Arabia for 25 million euros, a plusvalenza of 22 million euros for Milan in the books, a contract worth 20 million euros a season. So basically 18.5 million euros di base fisse plus 1.5 million euros of bonuses. Became the highest scoring defender for Milan in 262 games, 34 goals in all competitions combined, breaking Maldini's record. Guys, like I said, a very bittersweet moment. Career-wise, I am not sure this is the best move for Theo Hernandez, I gotta be honest. However, I am very surprised on how many little teams came forward for Theo. Theo, who is a fantastic terzino, like he's a very good player. Atletico Madrid came forward. They want to put a lot of money on the plate, seeing his contract expiring next season. But we didn't hear, like previously we heard rumors from Bayern Munich, maybe Manchester City, like there was names out there. This year it was basically Atletico Madrid or Al-Hilal. And I got to be honest, 25 million euros for Theo Hernandez, the caliber of player he is not a lot. Understanding that his contract was coming up at the end of next season, if Milan didn't have the intention of signing him or renewing his contract, they should have sold him last summer and get more money. Even Como last January was offering more than 25 million euros. Of course, he didn't want to go to Como. But guys, I don't know. Al-Hilal, he's still very young. We still see a lot of players, a lot of young players decide to come back to Europe after a couple of seasons in Saudi Arabia. He is going to one of the bigger teams. Simone Inzaghi really wanted him. And so he is supposed to sign his new contract after his medicals today. Like I said, I think overall Milan could have gotten more money if they would have planned this better. If he wasn't a player that you wanted to move forward with, you should have sold him last season. Of course, the debacles of this year was horrible. Even seeing him on the pitch, like you could see that he didn't want to be there. He wasn't the same Theo Hernandez. And so we'll see what happens. Now, the big question is, who will Milan replace Theo with? That is the bigger question, because he will leave a big hole on the left-hand side. Can they coexist with Leao like they did? It will be a big question. Let me know what you think. Write in the comments. Allegri even spoke about him today in his conference, said that he had made his choice, that he wanted to leave. Guys, no more Theo. Disappointing. I think, like I said, a lot of Milan fans saw a very good player. They would have wished that he would have stayed on if happy and willing to play. But that wasn't the case, and we've said it. Anybody who didn't want to stay at Milan needed to go. Let me know what you think. Write in the comments. Like and subscribe.